Hello everyone, my name is Emily and I work here at the National Archives. And welcome to a special episode of Time Travel Craft Club for Refugee Week. Refugee Week is a festival which celebrates the contributions, creativity and resilience of refugees. And today I would like to introduce Rana Ibrahim. Rana is an artist and she works in museums in Oxford, where she runs an art group called Iraqi Women, Art and War. And the group have created an exhibition called Of Ordinary Things. In Rana's words, the exhibition was created to allow Iraqi women to express their feelings through art about leaving their country as a refugee. The exhibition is available on the website and it includes oral history. Oral history is when you can learn about things that have happened in the past by talking to or listening to someone speak who has lived through the event. Rana wanted to create an archive for the group to document their personal stories of displacement. And the exhibition is available on the Iraqi Women, Art and War website, which you can visit by using the web link on your screens now. Today, Rana will be guiding you through a creative activity where you can create your own Zig-Zag book, based on the theme of a journey. Rana also shares her own story of growing up during wartime and leaving Iraq. For this activity, you'll need a few things to get going, and you can find a list of equipment as well as written instructions on the main webpage. And remember, you can do this activity at any time you like, and you can work by yourself or with a partner.
Hello, assalamu alaikum, marhaba, good morning. I'm Rana Ibrahim. I'm an artist. I'm originally from Iraq. So I'm an Iraqi artist and I call myself Muslim artist as well. I like doing, my art practice is more about collage artwork. So I like doing a lot of cutting and sticking to do some collage artwork. And this project was created to allow women from Iraq to express their feelings and their voices about leaving their country as a refugee, as a forced immigrant, different reasons in an artistic way. So this exhibition includes an oral history from us, and it's very important for us to keep it and document it as an archive for ourselves. Yes, so my story about leaving Iraq because of the war started actually when I was a child. So I always lived in the war in 1980s when the war started with Iran. So Iraq and Iran for 8 years. I left Iraq 2000. Hopefully the aim was to get married and come back. But in 2003 started another war, which is everyone know about it just recently, 2003, and I couldn't come back. I get married when I left and I have my daughter, first daughter. Then we couldn't come back to Iraq. We traveled to the UK as a forced immigrant in 2003. So that's when I started my journey in the UK in 2003. And how is this how affected me mentally, leaving your country, your family, your life to start again from scratch in the UK. My English wasn't great at all. We used to read and write, but not to speak or listen. So it took me like over 4 years to be able to communicate with the British citizen, with the British in general. So this made me feel sad as well as emotional, and I still miss my family and my country, my memories, my friends, food, everything there, my schools, my neighbors, everything. It's very hard feeling. My small sketchbook, which is called The Journey of Rana. This is my small sketchbook. So I'm going to show you. It's a Zig-Zag book. It's a part of the of Ordinary Things exhibition, and I'm going to show you how you can do your own Zig-Zag book story. A journey in a Zig-Zag book. So it looks like this. And you open it, you open like a zigzag, if you can see this. So I'm going to show you on each page. So I start the journey, and this is the garden of my mother garden, remind me of the flowers. And now my childhood here, so my picture, and I will show you how I use the picture, because this is a very unique picture, so I don't have only one copy. I will show you all the techniques. So it's like, just to tell you that I've used my image, very rare image I kept from Iraq, and I've used some materials here, and I did in Iraq when I was a child, then the first time using stitching and land. And this is also from Iraq. I collected when I was in Iraq, my picture here with my family and my memory. I used to have parrots in the garden. We have an inside garden. This is really a real flower from Iraq as well. I still have, and I use, this is the journey of my family when we traveled to America before the war, and لعبة التوكي, which is called hopscotch here. So this is 2 pages. So, and full of memory from my friends in primary school. We used to have a memory book every year, and also what I didn't use a real picture. I just photocopy, and I use the same technique. My picture here with my family, and also here tourist trips inside Iraq, because it's very beautiful. So this one here in the north of Iraq, in Mosul, Erbil, with my family, my mom and her grandchildren, and I used to have a dog, my memory. And the last one when I traveled and left Iraq in 2000, and I didn't know I'm coming or not. And so this is what I encourage you to do.
Hi, it's Emily, and I'm back to explain how to make your Zig-Zag book. You will need 4 sheets of thick A4 paper or card, a pair of scissors, and a glue stick or sticky tape. Remember to ask an adult to help you with using scissors if you need it. Step 1. Fold 1 A4 sheet in half to make A5 sized paper. Step 2. cut along the fold line to make 2 separate sheets of A5 paper. Repeat both of these steps on all A4 sheets until you have 8 A5 sheets. Step 3. Put glue along the short edge of the A5 paper. Step 4. Stick the short edge of another A5 sheet to the first sheet. Step 5. Repeat these steps until you have stuck all of the sheets together into one long bit of paper. Step 6. Wait 5 minutes for the glue to dry. Step 7. Bend the A5 sheets in opposite directions like making a paper fan. This will create the zigzag pages. And you could also make the front and back covers if you wanted. Now you can start building your zigzag book with art, collage, writing and decorations to tell your story. Now back to Rana to explain a cool sticky tape method.
I didn't use the real copy. I've used a technique which I've learned from another artist during my exhibition, and she showed us how to photocopy the real image, stick a sellotape on it. So I'm going to show you an example of how to do the picture with the sellotape. So I'm going to cut SpongeBob here. So now we have this cut, yeah, and you need a sellotape. Make sure the sellotape is cover all the picture. I used to have a bigger sellotape for big picture. So because if you use small sellotape, so what you need is to put it all over the picture. So just trying to handle it very well. So you put here the picture. So now the picture is covered by sellotape. Okay, and you cut this. And then what you need is to flat this here, and use any flat materials like this from ice cream. So you can just press on it. So I'm going to make it closer here. Press all over the picture so the sticky tape really stick to the ink of the picture, and so then end with no air inside, no bubbles. So if I show you now, see, so it's all over. So this is the final, so just to make sure everything's. So this is what you have to do, and then cut the sellotape you don't need. You left with only the sellotape on the picture, if you can see here. So then you need to bring what available at home, any bowl with plastic or any small, big, it's up to how big. So you just need to leave this inside the warm water for a few minutes, and I will come back to show you how it looks like after. So SpongeBob picture still in the water, so around 5 minutes, and I'm back to show you what we need to do next step. So what you need to do is to take it out from the water and turn it the other way like this, and then you need gently to remove, can you see the paper behind? So all the paper, don't worry, it's only the paper will be out. So try your best to clean all this, all of it, and so, and with no, so you clean it with the water again. So I don't think any paper left. Okay, so as you see, look at this magic. So there is only the ink left, and what you need to do is to leave, bring any tissue and just leave it here to dry. So I've done this previously, just to show you another example. So it's only, and it's dry now, and then you can use it in your artwork. So this is an example of how to do the ink trick. You don't have to do exactly this if you want to do your sketchbook, but this is so cool. So as you can see through the picture, and then you build on layers, like in my sketchbook. That's what I've used here. Sandy Bell is a cartoon, and I did the same technique, and you can see through her through the ink, so it's the layers. And this is as well my really special picture I want to keep, so it's really special. So any pictures is special you don't want to ruin, just photocopy and do. And let's see if SpongeBob now is dry. Yeah, I love SpongeBob the cartoon. So there is an Arabic and the English as well. So brilliant.
Hi again. Did you enjoy listening to Rana's story and finding out about her Zig-Zag book? I thought it was full of beautiful memories. I especially liked the sticky tape technique that she used and how the water transferred the ink onto the plastic. I thought it was really effective. The theme of journeys which inspired Rana is shared with the story of the Basque children who came to Britain in 1937 during the Spanish Civil War. Documents kept at the National Archives can tell the story of their journey. But just like with Rana's story, personal treasures and oral histories can help keep the stories of these journeys alive. And actually, they tell us different things than official government documents. If you'd like to find out more about the story of the Basque children, then you can take part in our Time Travel TV episode, which explores these archive documents, as well as featuring a really special personal story. We'd love to see your Zig-Zag book creations, so please share photos by using Twitter and tagging us at UKNatArcEdu or hashtag TNA Learning, which you can see on the side of your screens now. Hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye.